You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me.
Like the Orc.
Tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith.
It's a miracle
What
these
of tomorrow?
stormcloaks haven't
What
robbed
then?
us blind yet.
Do
I'm
the
sure
elves?
it's only a matter of time.
I used to be an adventurer like
Looking for my husband,
Then I took an
Nazim?
arrow in the knee.
Check the Jarl's backside. That's
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
A recipe for venison stew that I want to try out.
Hey, you mix pork.
got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. These stormcloaks are ridiculous.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
If your business would... Let's sate that appetite, huh? See ya.
I told you what you wanted to know. What else could you want?
Everyone inside, now! Fort to the right!
I am at your command. As you command, Muda Wando.
So this is the fabled colony Winterhold. Amazing.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Until next time. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. I am Feralda, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you. It is no great secret that we have been unjustly blamed for a great many things over the years. The good people of Skyrim, on occasion, would rather pass judgment than attempt to understand what we do here. Thus, we must take certain precautions in order to secure our safety. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill. I look forward to it. Don't hurt me! Who's? Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Where are you? Can't hide from me.
glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who's company. At last. What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on!
Welcome to the college.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Welcome to the college. Another new student.
I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, Let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron...
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on!
What did you need? Right away.
Anything else?
Hold still.
You ready to get going?
What did you need?
You better not be gone long. Anything else?
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
What you
Over
learn
there,
here...
please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is... tainted.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to take a look. Until next time.
You ready to get going?
About time. Let's go.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on.
I have many important things.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generation spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
I'm glad that I'm finally
Until next
traveling
time.
with someone who seems competent.
Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Gisargo. There is much for Gisargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Gisargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Until next time.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Skyrim could not be
College is a bit of an...
elsewhere.
I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly. Until next time.
What? You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron.
I've been hunting and fishing in the... Take a look. See you.
What was that?
That we have forgotten them. Get over to Markarth. Rumor has it, the Jarl's steward, Rayrek, is a faithful Talos worshipper, if not a true son of Skyrim. He still supports the Empire, after all. But, if confronted with proof of his belief, you might be able to persuade him to aid our cause. Indirectly, of course. Wouldn't want to sully his reputation, would we? You'll need to be careful with this one. The Jarl's men won't look kindly on you rummaging through the steward's quarters. I can always count on you, can't I?
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way, we'll know it.
Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Take a look.
What did you need? Anything else?
Swords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it. The mine is closed. Get lost. Now if you'll excuse me.
it'll help us get moving quicker. Shoot. Right behind you. Dragon's egg.
For a challenge.
You're mine.
Bruce? Bruce?
Who's? Who's?
Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
despite the foul being. Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time. Huh?
Give it your best! Dad, watch it! Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of proof to make it worth your time. What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you. Despite the foul... certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach. Don't want to be alone when some Forsworn comes swinging. I personally trained a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog food to the keep. Spiced beef, their favorite. Wow, look at you. Thanks. Take it to Voada. She handles all the dogs for the Jarl. Don't fall. A war dog is good. Good. Here you are. He'll follow you to oblivion and back, if it comes to that.
What's our next move? Need something? Right behind you.
first time in Markarth, traveler? Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean, and you won't have any problems with us.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Thought I heard
Victory
something.
is yours. I submit to the rightful rulers of Markarth. The old God give me strength. You've stuck on us long enough.
Damn you!
I die for my people.
Everyone. Stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? A Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Can you imagine?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
I can.
Hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade...
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on!
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back whenever you need something.
Elizabeth handles the customers. I just check the shipments.
Did you see that, madman? Sworn agent, here in the city.
He was after Mark.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and...
A man like me makes a lot of enemies. People are always trying to cheat me. I paid extra for the biggest room in the Silverblood Inn. I need space to stretch these arms.
Drinks here are watered down, but they're cheap. We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out.
Can you imagine?
He's a damn tyrant, always being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us. They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing? Typical. You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? I'll believe it when I see it. All right, then.
Just here to drink. Need something? Don't get involved in that nonsense. Just want to work. All right, then.
You a fighting gal? How about a little bet? A while since I had a good fight. 100 septums says I can take you. Bare-handed. Let's go.
Never said it on the big one.
Those fools are actually fighting.
What's our next? You're going ahead without me?
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
My money's on the big one.
Damn you! Fight back!
Hey! Watch what you're doing! are actually fighting.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up! Drive that snow back to the
My money's on the big one. Somebody help!
Hey!
Big attack!
An order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart woman. Now, come along with the...
A man like me makes a lot of enemies.
The
People
Silver
always
Blood
trying
Inn
to
has
cheat.
plenty of strong drink.
Drinks here are watered
This is the
down.
Silver Blood Inn. Let's sate that appetite, Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Yes? He's a damn... They pay us next to nothing. We get... Sorries don't help anyone. He's a damn... They pay us next to nothing. You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade.
Markarth
Drive out
must
the
have looked
Nords,
like
they
one
say.
Just here to
Well, the Nord
don't
ain't
get
driven
involved
out.
in that nonsense.
Need
Just
something?
want to work.
Imagine.
Until next time.
How about a septum? Wait. Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves? Won't let poor Degain in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for. Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar and the divine smile on that sort of thing. There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side. Watch your back,
Why can't the men
friend.
in this city leave me alone?
Unlike my husband Clepper, I watch after our guests. I should remind Clepper to clean this place up. Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
Come on, you outsiders always have plenty.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, legal rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. It'd be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you're here.
Can you imagine what Markarth must have looked like when the dwarf... We're living here. I can't even begin to imagine.
There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
You've already lost! Now!
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down. Yes, further into the bowels. So close. Your prize is waiting. Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak! Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
You lost? Why are you bothering the outsider? I don't. Go bother Klepper at the Silverblood Inn. He handles the newcomers. And by Ysmir, if you find work, just do what you're told. There's enough trouble in Markarth already. I should bother someone else. Didn't I speak clear enough? Out of my way.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. For one, the landowners of the Reach, it goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me. He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar. My dear vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silver Blood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted. Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Oh, no, you don't. All right, you've had enough.
Fools are actually fighting!
Get him! Kill him! Get out of here!
My way outside.
Just here to work.
Out of my way, outsider.
Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome. No, I live in a nice house in solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need. Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coined to be made killing off some forsworn in the hills. As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts. Yeah.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. Yes, It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Be careful who you talk to.
Where's these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
Can you imagine what Mark must have looked like when the dwarves were living here? I can't even begin to imagine.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? Oh yes, Waylon. Bastard could have at least gone crazy after we made our silver quota. What? Are you telling me how to treat my workers? Do you have any idea how much metal the Silverblood family wants us to smelt? All right. You sound like a damn Legion officer, but I get it. I'll give him a break. This better not hurt our quota. Whatever you want to know, I don't care. I run a smelter, that's it. Fine. I did notice something odd the last time we handed out the pay. Little extra slip of paper for Waylon. Took it right to his room after he got it. You want Garvey. He handles the keys for the Warrens. About the only thing that disease-riddled native is good for. What? No. Donar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth.
They don't like us talking to people when we work.
Can't talk. Malish will beat me if I stop working. I don't believe it. Someone's sticking up for us? Here, it's a week's wages for me, but you've earned every coin. The Forsworn? That's right, I'll say it. We all knew. Even that fat-headed slave-driving Mullish knew. Just ask him about it. Another honest man lost in all this madness. And for what? Me and Hathrasil mostly. Mullish barks at us all day, but I wouldn't call that honest work. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Degane broke some bones a while back. Altris quit. Kareen is too sick. Hey.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. There's a war on and you don't know what I'm talking about. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Jarl Igmund can refuse to see me all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard. That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the Divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him. We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric's Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. He used the Thun, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner. Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you.
Can you imagine what Markarth must have looked like when the dwarves were living here? Can't even begin to imagine.
Ondolimar is the commander of the Thalmor in Markarth.
You here to see the Jarl? No sudden...
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor, but we're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr, victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist, and I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time. All right then.
You to approach the Jarl of Markarth. Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Forsworn, you speak to Igmund. son of Orolfdir, Jarl of Markarth. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here.
I can't give
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Despite the foul beings that infest this place. What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you. If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you.
I'm Gore's assistant, helping with the forge.
Doesn't matter if they're in the city.
I'm
Fight them where
Igmund's
they
uncle,
live.
as well as
We'll
his...
fight them here.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Let us to read.
Can you imagine what Markov must have looked like when...
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing this stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat?
Yes.
Mama and Papa will talk later.
The finest jewelry in all of Markov. Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a lover? Please, I don't want to talk about it. All that blood. If you want answers, ask at the inn. She told me she was staying there. Beautiful things for beautiful people. Come back if you need... Perhaps a silver necklace or... Take a look. All right, then.
No, I'm not... Oh, there it is! This little goldy light is going to keep us afloat for a while. Thank you. Here's something for your hard work. Come back whenever you need something.
Yes?
Shouldn't leave things around to trip over.
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me. Now Blacklight, on the other hand, that's a proper city. What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure.
Right behind you.
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me. Now Blacklight, on the other hand, that's a proper city.
Mama! Wow. Oh, stop teasing me.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on.
Yes? Wow. You're the best. Thanks. Did you need something, Mama? A doggy? Mama, I didn't know you had a doggy. He's so cute. Could I keep him? Please? Wow, thanks, Mama.
We've got small weapons as well. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your need. Good doing business. You look like maybe you looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Until next time.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Be careful.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you... and take a look. do come back.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look rather pale. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. You take care of yourself now.
You were once man. I'm as man, you said. Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown! Born of the North.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. It's easy, but he has good stuff.
Hey, watch it!
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on!
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. There's a I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Businesses, your children, your very lives! And what does the Empire do?
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim.
Doesn't look like much to me.
let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the one who gets on with people. It's her one virtue, really. You want something from me? Finally.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Solitude, home to the East Empire Company. The heartless bastards.
Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs? Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions. Need something for a potion? You're certainly in the right place. So what are your needs? Perhaps a pinch of this and a bit of that, hmm?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to if you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant
I've got some
Raiment.
plenty of fresh fish for it.
Just what you see here. These are troubled times.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek. Not lately. Business has been slow.
Home to the East Empire.
Everything I've got on display.
The heartless bastard.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
You wouldn't have a few... Take a look. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Everything's all right?
Seems there's no... the finest weapons and armor. Take a look. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My floor is never flat.
Hello and welcome, my friend. How may I help you on this bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Why, of course. And will you also be needing the bow that shoots rainbows? Or perhaps a quiver that dispenses beer? Look, if you want arrows, we have them. But don't insult my intelligence.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother. Ericers.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
I grew up hearing songs about Aildi the bear. She...
Everyone inside, now!
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
I can't believe how carelessly the dead are buried here. I can't imagine my body just
It may
rotting
be dead
away.
now. Where did it come from?
Steel's good. Blades, helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs. Get my forge if you need arms or armor.
Really dead then?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Well met. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Steal anything. Can I get... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. be seeing you, stranger.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Ooh!
That's your best.